Hi everyone, this is Anna from Koala Soap, and tonight we're going to be making a soap using the ball mold. And I'm actually going to be using the neons with some shea butter melt and pour. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start with the yellow, and I believe this is, I can't tell, it's a neon yellow, so I tore the first part of the name off, but it's their only neon yellow. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to melt this down. Oh, and I'm really excited because the fragrance we're going to be using is Grape Soda. It smells really good. I mean, I'm not a big Grape Soda fan, but this is I like it. I like it a lot. It might be one of my new favorites. I'm not sure yet. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get this melted down and we'll get started. Okay, so we have it melted down. It is very hot. We're going to go ahead and mix our mica. This will always bring it down a few degrees.
Oh, are you making another video?
Yep. I'm making a grape soda.
I like the smell.
I know, I was playing with the scent earlier. I'm going to mix some of this mica. I'm getting the powder everywhere, but there we go. We're going to mix it in. And then we're going to have Gavin test the scent without. I've been wafting it so kids can smell it. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what you think.
What?
This is.
I like it.
You like that scent?
Yep.
Good. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to get this melted down. Let's see what we're at right now. So we're about 155. So we're going to go ahead and let this sit, and then we're going to go ahead and add our grape soda.
Bye.
Okay, so we have it mixed. I've mixed our fragrance in. The one thing that I use on these molds, because there's a little lip here, I don't know if you can see it. What I like to do is I get a spatula. This is from the dollar store, and what I'll do is I will just pour it into the mold, and then I kind of squeegee it down because it's really hard to have the patience to get all of this into the holes. The only thing that's really important is make sure that you get as much of it as you can and fill them up. And then what you'll do is anything you have left, you will reheat and then refill up next. So we're going to let these cool down, and then we're going to go ahead and unmold them. Okay, these are now set, and we are going to go ahead and unmold them. So basically what I've done is I've made several already. I've made purple and the yellow, and both of them were the neons from Stardust Micas. And I had to use a color wheel on this because I was trying to figure out what looked good with these colors. And every once in a while you might get a shaving in here. You can't see because I have a yellow glove, and I would just keep that, put it aside. So we will put it in here because it's all from here. So you don't need to have that in your soap. It's just the shaving from when you squeegeed. So we're going to go ahead and unmold these. Comes out very easily. Links to everything I'm using are in the description. And with this right here, you can either use it again or not. Depends on how much you have left. It smells really good. I think this is half a circle, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and put that in there. And then we're just going to wash this with some warm soapy water This one I am going to take that one out. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to mix these around. We're going to use our more rigid mold tonight. And let's go ahead, we have some more shea butter here that we're going to go ahead and melt down. We're going to keep it white and we'll get started. Okay, we have our shea butter melted down. And we have all of our balls made. This we're going to go ahead and add in about 3 mLs. And this has a yellow color in it too, so I will show you. So we have to be careful, you don't want to add too much. You see how yellow that is? And we're putting it into a white base. So we don't want to add too much. I took the little topper out of it. So we have a yellow scent in there, so we're going to go ahead and stir it in really well. We're not putting any other colorant or anything else in there. We're going to go ahead and get this over here. I always take the little stoppers out so that I can use the pipettes. They're pretty easy to take out, so just do that. Let's see what we're at. So we're about 140. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this into the mold. Hopefully we have enough. I think we will. I think it'll displace it very nicely. And we cannot forget, whatever we do, to put alcohol generously all over these balls here. I don't want to put these in until this is at 135 or lower, so I'm kind of hoping that putting it into here kind of made it a little bit cooler. So 140 still. So I really do want to wait for this to get to 135. If it starts to get a skin, that's okay. I don't want to pour this on top of these balls, because what will happen is you'll get like some air bubbles in there, even though I'll be bouncing it up and down. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to add the balls to the base. So we're going to wait until this gets to 135 or lower, and then we'll go ahead and add the rest. Okay, so it says we're at 130. We're going to make sure. You want to stir it before you check your temperature. I have been getting a little bit of a skin here. So 126. So what we're going to do is we'll just kind of make sure we have alcohol, oops, all over these balls, very generously. And then we're going to just start adding them in. I was hoping I would have enough to have some on top, so we'll see. So when you're using that mold, for this mold, what I used was 2 sets of each color for the ball mold. And then I only filled this halfway with the shea butter melt and pour. We have just enough. And I was worried, the reason I used the neons was I was worried that if I used the regular, because I have a white base, I wasn't sure it was going to show up, so that was one of the reasons. Just enough. I mean, we're right there. Okay, so let's wait for this to dry, and we will be back and see how this one turned out. And we'll see you shortly. Okay, and we're back. So I've gone ahead and unmolded it. You can see. And you see there's like no little air pockets or anything. I know we have a slightly larger top on this, but I went ahead and I checked it. It should clear all of these. So I'm going to go ahead. You want to push it up and over and make sure it stays in that position. There we go. Very cute. The yellow really did pop. I was worried that if I used the lighter yellow, it wouldn't show up as well. So we're using neon colors in this white, and I think that's why it's popping out so well. Oops, I'll do the next one. Actually, this still feels a little slightly warm to me. Well, this could be a mistake, but let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. So we want to go to get into these grooves. I'm hoping it doesn't turn into a running mess because I didn't let it sit long enough. Oh, we'll see. Looks like so far so good. Very cute, very colorful. I'll probably put it this way so you can see them. This one's kind of gonna be a little bit of an issue, I think. We have that one ball right on top, but it looks like it'll get through okay. All right, and there you go. Very cute, very colorful. And this is just a fun design. I have a little piece of purple that I guess it's the end of another ball, so there you go. But there you go. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you on our next video. Bye.